As the rescue and recovery efforts begin, volunteers have already moved in to help clean up the damage and help those in need.
News 8's Pauline Lee spoke to one of our local volunteers who's over there right now and joins us now with what she's seen and how bad the damage is. Pauline.
Well, Jane Remy of Black River Falls was one of 3 Red Cross volunteers from our area that made their way towards Superstorm Sandy over the weekend. This is her 10th trip volunteering with the organization, including trips to help with Hurricanes Gustav and Ike. But she says the damage from Sandy may be the worst the Red Cross has ever faced.
Empty streets littered with debris and damaged storefronts is what Jane Remy of Black River Falls says are just some of the devastating reminders of Superstorm Sandy.
Very few restaurants are open. None of the stores are open. So it's pretty much like ghost town.
She arrived in White Plains, New York, just 20 minutes outside of New York City as a Red Cross volunteer late Saturday evening, just hours before Sandy struck with heavy rain and powerful 85-mile-per-hour wind gusts.
Really the rattling in the rain, and just when the car was flickering, you could just hear the noise of the storm whistling of the wind, and they had to lock the doors because the doors kept blowing in, so there's a lot of debris coming in the doors. So ominous. We shut our windows and blinds and the heavy curtains because, if the windows broke, we didn't want to be in the midst of it. So it's kind of scary.
The powerful storm knocked out power to millions of homes and businesses. Remy says the Red Cross and its partners have opened up 240 shelters for displaced residents. But out of such devastation comes a community effort to rebuild.
It's sad seeing all the damage, but goodness comes out in everybody in the community. It's just such a rewarding experience to see that in such disastrous conditions.
She's spending the next 2 weeks volunteering with the Red Cross. She'll be heading out soon to help families move out of the shelters into more stable living situations and getting them medical attention they may need, a task that may take months. But it's one she's ready for.
What you see on TV is nothing compared to what you see in person. I'm sure there's a lot of damage. So when we go out tomorrow, going around, because we'll probably go into New York, probably in New Jersey. We've got a big coverage area that we'll go assess for damage and for healthy living condition stuff. So I'm braced for a lot of trees down and that. So I think it's going to be very extensive.
Remy says the Red Cross volunteers are asked to help in 2-week shifts at a time, but she says she might extend her stay to about a month because of the extent of the damage.
Thank you, Pauline. Here's an easy way for you to help out the folks on the East Coast. This Thursday, the local Red Cross will be holding a fundraising drive outside of the La Crosse Center. Red Cross officials will be collecting monetary donations from 6 a.m. until 6 p.m. to help with relief efforts out east. A lot of the local media will also be on hand broadcasting throughout the day from the event.